Food truck season is officially underway, and be sure to look for this rig roaming the streets of Vancouver for the next 2 days. It is the Sabre Canada truck from the same people who make all those delicious hummus dips. I got to check that out. And Vancouver chef Josh Wolf is teaming up with them. Not to mention, you've got your own food truck now.
I do have my own food truck. Fresh, local, wild. This is season 4 for our food truck at the corner of Hastings and Burrard.
Cool.
And this pairing with Sabre was incredibly natural because some of the stuff we do already involved hummus.
Okay.
So an opportunity to use some of the great flavors they have available in the city was one thing, and to team up with them with a recipe that came up for us last season and is carrying through now, the shawarma sandwich.
Okay.
Which I'm sure everyone has tasted in its traditional form, chicken or turkey or lamb.
Exactly. And the shawarma, you know, where the meat is on the big rotisserie thing and they shave it off.
Who doesn't love a spit full of meat?
Exactly. You said it.
And then,
a mouthful.
And then we took a look and said, we're in Vancouver, we're right by the ocean, why not use what we have in front of us? And it just so happens that spice blend, which is really warm coriander, cumin,
that Middle Eastern,
cinnamon, that Middle Eastern sort of profile, and it does so well with some of the fish that we have here. And so we're going to do a shawarma done with fish.
Let's get cooking.
Okay.
What kind of fish do you have in there?
Today I brought a little bit of lingcod and sockeye salmon. So the mixture of the two fish gives a nice texture variance, but also gives you a little more flavor when you use both of them.
Okay.
So this has been marinated in the spices. You notice I didn't put a lot of oil in the pan. We use a little bit of oil in the marinade that carries some of the spices through. And so you don't have to use a ton of oil.
In salmon too, so.
Well, you said it, not me.
It's healthy oil.
That's the good oil.
Those are the omega fats you need.
Right. Polyunsaturated omega 3.
Yeah, that stuff.
Okay. A little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning, and then this, as you know, fish cooks incredibly quickly, and probably the worst thing to do with fish is pull out of the ocean and then overcook it.
Right. Which is why it's great for a food truck, because it's so fast.
It is fast, and we get to cook everything fresh. We don't pre-cook a lot of the stuff except the chicken.
Well, that's because it's fresh, local, and wild.
Yes. All or in part, all of the time, and some of the time.
All right.
Okay, so while the fish is cooking, let's go ahead and we'll build some of these, because I have a feeling there's a few people in and around the studio that would probably benefit from a bite.
1 or 5, yeah.
And I thought today we would use the supremely spicy flavor from Sabre.
Yes, please.
Which sort of has its own built-in kick. So,
supremely spicy. That's what it looks like.
That's what it is.
And look, it's got that little dollop of spicy heaven right in the middle.
Okay, so I'll put one together real quick.
Okay.
Then I'll look after the fish, and maybe
you show me how it goes.
We'll go assembly line. So,
okay, and while you do that,
yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
You know, you are famous for Good Wolf Kitchen and Bar, which I have become a huge fan of down in Yaletown.
Yes.
Did that restaurant inspire you to do the truck? Is that how it worked?
Well, the truck came about a few years before the restaurant. The restaurant was secondary to that. Yeah, this is season 4 for the truck, and the restaurant is not even a year now.
Wow.
So, yeah, the truck sort of was a natural evolution for me, and believe it or not, it's probably the most fun thing you can do. If you want to keep cooking, just get outside. Get outside. Maybe not this morning, but that's another story. Okay, so
I wasn't even paying attention, so I'm going to have to do... You're
going to have to wing it this time.
I'm going to have to wing it.
Okay, hummus in the bottom.
Okay.
A little bit of the salad. That's red onion, tomato, cucumber, and curly parsley, which is typical in the Middle East. Italians use flat leaf. The Middle Easterns use the curly parsley.
Okay.
Texture and a little different flavor. And then I just took a little bit of the romaine that we washed and tore it up and put it inside.
Nice
and then
you
can just sort of go ahead and stand them up like that, and it will be ready to receive.
Okay.
Put those
need
together.
to stir that or anything?
Well, you could call it stir.
A little flip.
Yeah, just a little flip. And in this case, we're just going to flip it. We'll probably count to about 30 seconds after we flip it. And then that'll be it. We do not want to overcook it.
No, you don't.
And once you put it inside, all that heat is ready to go, and it's and it'll keep cooking in there.
I was walking the hallways and I got to go to the office, and then I thought, okay, Josh should probably cook something.
Yeah.
Are we almost ready to eat?
We have 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds to go. So
okay, I'm going to do a little more work, and then I'll come back.
I'll do one of these.
You do one of those.
You deal with that one.
Don't go away. I'm ready to feed you.
A little salmon and cod. Is that what it hurt?
Salmon and cod, sockeye this time, and cod.
A little hummus on the
bottom.
Yeah, a little hummus or a lot of hummus. Oh, they're coming out of it. Everybody's
I can too, right?
We don't even care.
Jump in here.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what this means? This means hurry up.
Yeah, I don't have to do any work either.
It's really simple, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's That's because it's fresh, local, and wild.
That's right.
How many times have I said that today?
Well, the other thing is, really great food doesn't have to be involved. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Josh?
We're just going for it.
I don't know, can I?
Again.
Yeah, we're going for it.
No, we're going for it.
All right, we'll serve everybody.
Get in line.
Coming up next, what's trending? And, of course, Anne Lou is trying her hand at being an air traffic controller. Oh, my. That's next.